Live from the Big Apple roof. It's Nobodies of Note! Yay! Hello and welcome to the second season of our show.
Mama, we made it.
This is Jeanette.
And this is Jessica.
Being black in America is hard enough, let alone having no sponsors for a talk show that we're doing.
Right, so thank you for sticking by while we was broke trying to figure things out.
Yes. Anyway, let's kick things off.
Happy Juneteenth, black people! And everybody else, right?
Yes.
Okay.
If you don't know what Juneteenth is,
That's a damn shame.
you better ask somebody.
Right.
So, Jeanette, what is Juneteenth?
Oh, well, I happen to have a little something right here prepared. So, Abraham Lincoln, you know, the guy on the penny, he emancipated the slaves in 1862. Was when he signed the thing into decree or what have you. But as it goes in Galveston, Texas, folks didn't find out until how many years later? 5 years later?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so, you know, he released 2,000 troops into Galveston, Texas. Folks were rejoicing into the street. But that was many, many years later. So there were folks who were still slaves working for free. And we celebrate this day because it really is symbolic of freedom.
Freedom is a relative term.
Right,
of course.
especially when it's all delayed and retarded like that situation.
Yes. So let's have a moment of jubilation for all the freed slaves. 5, 6, 7, 8. Say it loud. I'm black and I'm proud.
Say it loud.
Say it.
Okay.
Our studio audience isn't joining in.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's move on. Back to our regularly scheduled program. Let's talk about black people.
All right.
Kanye West has a new album titled, entitled Yeezus. So I think he's comparing himself to Jesus, I would imagine.
Oh, God.
He also has a New York Times interview where he compares himself to Bill Gates and Michael Jackson and Michael Jordan. And he talks about his art form and the love of his life.
Who just recently gave birth to a baby.
Yay, baby Kimye is here, born yesterday, 5 weeks early, under 5 pounds. So hopefully the baby is doing well.
Hopefully, Jesus the Second Coming is doing well because we really need some changes.
Yes, the Illuminati child army is getting bigger and bigger. But seriously, I think I want them to name the baby North with a silent K, K-N-O-R-T-H. Kanye, copyright that. Should name the baby that.
So you guys can't see that there's a shaft that I would like for Jessica to exit the scene because you gotta go.
Okay. All seriousness, congratulations to Kim and Kanye. Hopefully they'll stop thinking about themselves and have a nice baby that's not a moron.
I just hope that the birthing video goes viral. That's all I gotta say. I would love to see Kim Kardashian's vagina again.
Moving on. Too soon. What should we talk about next?
Well, you know what? It's messed up because we were just listening to the Yeezus music, and he had that one track on there, Bound, which was reminiscent to the Kanye that I know and love.
College dropout Kanye.
You know, corduroy blazer Kanye.
Backpack Kanye.
You know, Kanye.
Who was a furry, who liked teddy bears and stuff. I want that Kanye to come back, because now we're only talking about him because Kim Kardashian had a baby.
I mean, at this point, there's really no more messages in the music. Well, they're probably subliminal ones that make me do evil things
Illuminati.
at nighttime, but it's not the same. I still love his music, but I don't respect it the same way. So Kanye, step it up. You
come back to us.
Got a kid.
Yeah, you got a kid now.
You know?
Get your life together.
Turn your life around. Step up to the plate like all those guys on Maury say they're gonna do.
Okay, moving on. She's so shady. Black interwebs were aflutter this past week because there was an art exhibition held in Union Square called You Can't Touch My Hair.
You Can't Touch My Hair.
And it was hosted by this group called Unruly. It was supposed to be a teachable moment, I'm assuming, with 3 black women in the park holding signs that said, "You can touch my hair," and they allowed people, white people, I guess, to touch their hair. So it was like a girl with an afro, a girl with locks, and a girl with like a long weave. I guess it was a good thing?
No, it wasn't a good thing. Okay, so
take it away, Jeanette.
The idea of touching someone's hair or touching black women's hair is really spawned from this idea that black women don't have sovereignty over our body and that anyone can just have this accessibility to our body parts. And you know, being Juneteenth, it's really symbolic of the fact that we still really haven't addressed the privileges that white folks have and how that propaganda around how we look, feel, think, and act are still very alive to this day. And so now we appropriate it and we call it art, and I hate that white and black people are allowing this to happen. and there's really no real discourse about it.
Yeah.
It wasn't done sophisticated
Yeah.
enough for me to be excited.
So it's a shame. That could have been a real good, bridging the gap moment, but it kind of just fell short and everyone hated it. So there you go. Sorry, Unruly. Better luck next time.
I mean, you guys get an E for effort, but
Yeah.
y'all can't touch my hair.
There you go. Let's see.
Well, speaking of hair,
Yes.
I dyed my joint pink, and it's probably going to be bleeding all over this lovely handkerchief,
Yes.
which was totally handcrafted by our guest.
Special guest.
She is a designer from Santa Rosa, California, by way of Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn. She's amazing. She's the daughter of Black nationalists. We actually have a living, breathing memento of the struggle. So you guys stay tuned to the B-sides and you'll get to meet Nzinga.
Peace.
Peace.